In this video, I'm going to explain about the database model in Salesforce. The first one is how to create application in Salesforce, the standard and custom object, custom tabs and custom fields. Customizing relationship, under relationship in Salesforce, we have lookup relationship, master detail relationship, many to many relationship and self relationship. First, let's see how to create application in Salesforce. So in Salesforce, an app is a collection of tabs, objects, and other components that are bundled together to help user perform specific task or business process. In Salesforce, both the standard and we have both standard and custom object. Now let's log into Now let's log into Salesforce application, and in quick find you just search for app manager. In app manager only we are going to create the app. Click on this and click view all. Here you can see the standard app, and this is the app launcher. These are the standard apps which are available in Salesforce. You can directly use them. For example, if you click on service console, this is one of the standard app. Under service console, we will have an one object called cases. So this is the object which is available under service console. In upcoming videos, we will see like what is object and how to create the object. Now let's create an custom uh, app. In quick find, you just type app manager. Here you click on new lightning app. So you can provide the app details like app name. I'm going to give something like organization tracking. So this developer name is auto generated, and it is the API name which will be used while doing the Salesforce development with the help of Apex code. So you can see this tooltip used by the API and manage packages. This name must be unique across all applications. So this is the name which will be used while doing the coding. And you can enter the description of this app, and you can select the image for this app as well, and you can change the colors and organization theme option. If required, you can check on this. So this is how the app launcher preview will be. If you upload any image, that image will be displayed over here. So click on next. So this is the navigation and form factors. So the navigation, if you want the navigation style to be standard navigation or console navigation, you can check whichever is required. And supported form factors, like whether this app should be supported in desktop and phone, or only in desktop or only in phone. So whichever is applicable, you can select the option. Then we have the setup experience, app personalization settings. If any one of the things are required, then you can select the same and click on next. If you want to add the utility items, then you can add the utility item over here and then click on next. So these are the objects which are available in the organization for this particular app. If you want some objects to be displayed in this app, you can select the object. So currently I'm selecting only the account object. So click on next. It will get added to the selected item. So if you click on this app, only this accounts object will be displayed, whereas the other objects will not be displayed. Click on next. An available profile. As of now, like I'm selecting a system administration profile. In upcoming videos, we will see what is profile and how to create the profile. This system administrator director will have all the access. So I'm selecting this system administrator profile for this particular app. Later on, you can create your own profile and you can map that profile to this particular app. Just click on save and finish. So the custom app which we have created will be listed over here. So organization tracking is the app which we created. So now you can click on this and click on view all. You can see here, you can see here the app, custom app which we created as organization tracking. So click on this and you can see a single object called account which we have mapped to this particular app. So to this particular app we have added only this account object. So this is how we have to create the apps. Next we'll see how to create the standard and custom object. So object is a database that allows you to store and manage data. Click on setup. Object manager, type object manager. So before going into object manager, I'll explain you one example. So consider we have an organization called FFF company. In FFF company, like they will have n number of clients, and for each client they will provide an n number of project. So client and the project are the database structure which we are going to maintain in our Salesforce organization. Here this FFF company is the organization and client org and project org are the object. So under this client, we have the client details like name, location, industry and contact information. Each object contains records and fields. So this client organization contains n number of fields or records which is maintained by this organization, and as well as for project these are the fields and records which are maintained under the project organization object. Now let's see how to create an object called client organization. So under object manager, we have standard object as well as custom object. So these standard objects are already available in Salesforce and you can use this as well. If you want to create a custom object, just click on create, click on custom object. So under label, you have to provide the name of your object. So I'm creating something called client org. So this plural name should be in plural. So you have to provide yes over here. So object name, this will be used when referring the object via the API, which we discussed during the app creation. So here is the record name. One field will be created under this object called client org name, and the data type of the field is text. Optional features which we hours allow reports. So like if based this object will have n number of, this object will have n number of field details, and those field details which needed to be displayed in the dashboard or reports. If you want these details to be displayed in the reports or dashboard, then unless you select this option, this will not be displayed. So we have to select this option. In the same way, unless we allow this activity, it will not be tracked. So track field history, for example, if someone is editing or modifying the data in the object, then that track field should be available in Salesforce. In that case, we have to select this option. If you want the object to be allowed in the chatter, then we have to select this option. Then object classification like allow sharing, bulk API access, allow streaming API access. Deployment status, whether it is in this object is in deployed status or in the development status. If it is in the development status, then it will not be displayed. If you want this object to be displayed in find records, then we have to allow the search option. In this way, and object creation option, add notes and attachment related list to default page layout. So launch new custom tab without after saving this custom object. Click, then click on save. Now the object is created as client org. Under this object, click on object manager. Here you can see the custom object which we created as client arc. So this is the object which we created as client arc. So this is how an object is created. Next, let's see how to create tabs. So in the same way, just click on setup. In search field, type as tabs. Click on tabs. So tabs are nothing but it is an user interface that allows user to navigate to different objects. So like I'm creating a new tab over here. This is the custom tab which we are going to create. Click on new, and here like you have to select the object in this particular tab, like what are the objects you are going to add. You have to select that client org, and if you want to uh, do any tab style, like you can select this tab style and click on next. If you want to enter the short description about this tab, you can enter the description and click on next. Apply one tab visibility to all profiles. So this should be a default on. Apply a different tab visibility for each profile. This profile we will see in the upcoming videos. Click on next. You can click on save. So now a tab is created. A tab is created as client org, which is the custom tab we created here as client orgs. Okay, now you can go to the app launcher. Click on the app which we created as organization tracking. See here you can see only the accounts object. Now I want to bring the client's organization object into this organization tracking. For that what we have to do is just go to setup, click on app manager. Here we created an app manager as organization tracking. Edit this. Now if you see the navigation item, so client organization is added over here. Here the new object which we have created is displayed in this organization tracking app called client orgs. So this is the object which we created and we have added that object in the tabs. Hence it is available as one of the tab in the organization tracking. So now we have covered the database model, create application in Salesforce, standard and custom object, custom tabs, and next we will see how to create the custom fields.